Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout. Last time you remember, we went to the boneyard, started exploring, and... Should have scrolled over a little bit more, and two of them, two over that way. Okay, so yeah, last time you remember, the exploration got cut short when we went to the gun runners, and then found ourselves up to... just suddenly respawning in the middle of a mob of Deathclaws, like right next to them. And even though I'm wearing much better armor than I was the first time we faced one of these, I got killed almost immediately. As I noted before, it is possible to stealth through this place and avoid them, which I did a fair decent job of doing before. But, I think we're actually going to try and fight them one-on-one this time. Not that, because those guys are a little closer together than I want to deal with. You know what, given their placement and where we need to go... Yeah, because, there's the dead body of the scav with the random junk parts that we need. And oh, what the heck. If we get hit by more on the way back, we'll just run for it, like a sane person should do when confronted with a Deathclaw. And luckily I have saved my game immediately upon entering the Deathclaw Sanctuary where we left off, so if we do respawn in the middle of a mob and I get killed, we can reload and not lose too much ground. It's a Christmas miracle. Except I think we're going to have to fight our way out to get back to where we were. Except, wait, it's far enough south that maybe... It won't let me go around that little section of wall there. Okay. Ha-ha! You know, as long as we're here, might as well go ahead and talk to the Blades. Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? Who are you? Well, I'm McRae. I help the Blades against some against the Deathclaws and that Regulator bunch. Keep them a bit about protect themselves against those nasties. What kind of stuff do you teach them? Well, my specialty is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two more than the guy throwing at them. Can you teach me anything? You seem to be an alright lad, but time's busy with me keeping the Blades schooled. If things were to straighten themselves, I might be having the time then. Well, alright, can I ask you something else? What else would you be looking to know? What can you tell me about the Blades? A good group of peoples what the Blades are. Stuck between the damn Regulators and the Deathclaws ain't the happiest life for them, but they survive. Alright, can I ask you something else? Who are you? Same thing. Have you seen the Deathclaws? Seen them I have. Run like hell I did. If you're looking for them, you'll find them over there. Great points to the east. Alright, can I ask you something else? What else would you be wanting to know? Tell me about the Blades. What's the deal with the Regulators? I'm thinking the Deathclaws with a spun of an unnatural luck, but them Regulators are evil. Come back once a month or so and show us ugly faces and drag a feather away from us wee ones. Drag a father away from his wee ones. Huh. Sounds bad. Anything I can do to help? You'll be wanting to talk to Razor. A good lass if ever there was one. I am noting a distinct disparity between the Blades this guy is describing them and the way the Regulator is describing them. Hello. Have a nice day. Yeah, so the nice weather we're having today. Yeah, you'll note that, and I noticed this a little bit last time, I'm naturally suspicious of any place with a whole bunch of armed guards where everybody seems to be being worked to death. And you'll note here, all the various blades seem to be nice, friendly, happy. What? Why are you talking to me? They'll hear you, you know. Who are you? I'm Greg, but don't let anybody else know. They'll come and find me. Why are you so jumpy? Jumpy? I'm not jumpy, just careful. They say I'm paranoid, but I'm the one who's going to be there when they come to get us. Who's coming to get you? They're coming and you can't stop them! Alright, well. I wonder if it'll rain. Yeah, somebody's a bit manic. Okay, so let's actually go in and see if we can find Razor. Too bad we ran out of diet. Yes? I'm just looking around, thanks. Well, stop wasting my time. What's with all the Nuka-Cola? It is the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I get a splitting headache. How much of that stuff do you drink? About 5 liters a day. What's so good about Nuka-Cola? It is the stuff of life, and yeah, okay. You asking something else? Who's in charge around here? Razor's the woman you want to talk to. My goodness, there's a whole bunch of... Hello, I think I've seen you around before. Can I help you with anything? Who are you? I'm Michael. My wife Christine and I live here at the Blades and help with what we can. Can you tell me a little bit about the Boneyard? Sure, to the south of Zadium, or northeast to find the Gunrunners. We have to go through the Deathclaws to find them. And this is pretty much the same information we got from Lorraine. Why do you all live here? It's not as bad as it seems. The regulators and Deathclaws can cause problems, but our leader, Razor, has helped us a great deal over the past few months. And more recently, McRae has been showing us how to protect ourselves better. Hello, can I help you? Christine, I live here with my husband, Michael. Razor's in charge. We mostly organize ourselves. Michael and I just moved here, so I haven't seen much of the area, but I heard about a large church to the south, but it sounds like mostly rumors. You should know C, D, E, D, B ducks. M are not ducks. And yeah, there's probably an in-joke there, but I have no idea what it is. I think I looked it up once, but I can't remember what it was, but anyway. And apparently they're cloning here. Let's see, is there anybody here who looks like a Razor? Ah. You see a very beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. Well, with that, and the fact that she's wearing leather armor didn't make her sound like a Razor. Hello, what can I do for you? Who are you? Razor's the name. I'm the closest thing we have to a leader. What's the story with the fenced area to the south? That's Adium. It's a slave labor camp run by a group called the Regulators, but they tell everybody it's a town. They come here and they take our people to work them until they die. Then they come and take more of us. Then what am I talking to you for? Those are the guys I need to hook up with. I'll take care of the Regulators myself. I'm going to find out what I can about Adium. Goodbye. Can't you just go in there and free your people? We need better weapons. The Gunrunners that are ways from here have weapons, but we can't get to them. Why can't you? There's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We've never even spoken to any of the Gunrunners. The Regulators have the firepower to clear out the Deathclaws, but they don't for some reason. Probably because that's a wonderful way to keep the scavengers in line. Where can I find the Gunrunners located? The Gunrunners are over to the east and then north of here, but be careful. Deathclaws are not to be taken lightly. I've seen a Deathclaw tear a man in half with one swipe. I'm going to go see what I can find out. So, yeah, Razor, not the vicious gang leader that they make you out to be. Gang, we're hardly a gang, but I'm the leader there. If you're not a gang, then what are you? We're just people trying to survive. Adium put us in this position. They could keep us down and use our friends and families like animals. We didn't have a way to defend ourselves. Defend yourself from... Well, the people of Adium are stronger and smarter than you. It's their right to exploit the weak. Lawful, evil attitude there. Definitely not me. The regulators, they are the ones that really run Adium, not Zimmerman. They came here and drag our people back to Adium as slaves. They kill us when we try and fight them off. Sometimes they just come and kill a couple of us just to bring the Zimmerman so they can say we tried to break into their town, or some other ridiculous story. Those sons of bitches even killed Zimmerman's son. Zimmerman's son? Why would they want to kill him? Josh lived here with me, I mean us. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him that if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Adium, they would kill him. They killed him? What did he do? Late one night, he tried to sneak into town and tell his father what was really going on. I was monitoring the regulators' radio transmissions that night, and he got caught. Took on Chicker slowly. Why haven't you given this to Josh's father? Here, it's all on this holodesk. It's not like any of us can even get close to Adium. We'd be shot dead before we reach the gates. Well, why don't I give him the disc? Or why don't you get a large group together and take it by force? Good question. Because no weapons. You would risk your life to help us? Sure, anything to help. I'm not so sure it would really help with the threat of violence to back it up, but we really need some weapons from the gunrunners. Well, where are these gunrunners? Why don't you get some weapons from them? They're a little to the east of here, but there's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We've never even spoken to any of the gunrunners. Okay, give me the holodisc, and I'll go talk to the gunrunners before I approach the Zimmerman. Thank you, this could really help us. And I will totally talk to the gunrunners for them. But first, I'm going to take care of a little bit of side business. Because, wretched townsfolk or not, they do... The innocent people who are trapped here do deserve clean water and everything else. Have you found those parts yet? Yes, here they are. Well, let's look over the parts. These are them, but it looks like Smitty's going to have to do a little work on them. Can you take them over to him for me? And sure, I'll be back after he's fixed them. And yes, you can refuse to do this fetch quest. But, as we all know in this sort of game, it always pays to be polite and not complain about having to schlep everybody's junk around town doing favors for them. I need you to fix these parts for me so I can fix your hydroponic farms. Yes, I can fix this. Give me some time. Here you are. Miles takes the fixed parts from you. Looks like Smitty did a great job on these. Thanks for the help, and here's some stuff for your trouble. Hand you some Captain Stimpaks. If you ever get back this way, you may want to look me and Smitty up. We may be able to help you out with some adjustments to some of your equipment. Smitty can work wonders with certain weapons, and I can help out with armor. Well, looks like you found some power armor. I've been wearing it this whole time. I've heard of a chemical process that I could use to harden the surface of the armor. However, I'm missing some information which give me the last few clues to the formula and reagents necessary. I've heard the librarian in the hub, Mrs. Stapleton, has some journals and books that may be of some use. If you could get those from there, I could probably test the process on your armor. Sounds good. I will go talk to her. But first, I'm going to talk to Smitty. And before that, for no apparent reason, I'm going to unload my plasma rifle. Just no reason whatsoever. Thanks for fixing the farms. If you ever find yourself a plasma rifle, bring it on back here. I know a few tricks that I can pull with the injectors. So you found yourself a plasma rifle. Well, I have one right here. Hand it over and I'll take a look at it. Smitty takes a plasma rifle from you, pulls out his tools, and starts to tinker with it. There, I think that does it. Smitty hands you back your plasma rifle. Try that out for size. So we now have a turbo plasma rifle. And what good will that do us? Well, let's hit the road, find the hub, and maybe we will run into something to test it on the way there or the way back. And that right there would be the followers of the Apocalypse Place. We're not going to stop to chat just yet. Alright, so, to the hub. Good to see you again. What might you be looking for today? Do you have a set of chemistry journals? Miles and Adium said you might. Yes, I've heard from Miles, and I have the ones he's looking for. They will cost you $750. Sounds good. Here's the money. I'm sorry, but you don't have enough money. Please return when you have the money. This is a library. You're supposed to give me books for free. Okay, well... And here's the kicker. I do have a Gatling laser. That is worth more of that money and then some, but she does not have nearly enough to cover that cash-wise. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a fair bit of trading around. And, yeah, don't need that much, but... Okay, so that gives us enough. I can probably trade down for cash on the rest of it, but, you know, rather than watch you all make you all watch me, tongue-tied today, rather than make you all watch me run through this and go through the hub trying to scavenge to cover 750 caps by selling the rest of his junk, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and we will pick back up once I can go get the stuff I need for Miles, and then we will see about cleaning up the boneyard. We'll see you next time.